Good morning, everyone. Ms. Morello here. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about point symmetry, which is probably the easiest one of the three that you're going to learn in this. All right, so point occurs only if a figure has 180 degrees rotational symmetry. So 180 degrees rotational symmetry. Basically, what this means that if you flip the figure upside down, it will look the same. All right, so we're going to do a couple of examples here, just so you can see what I mean by flipping it upside down and having it look the same. All right, so here we have some pictures, and the question basically just says, does this figure have point symmetry? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each picture, and I'm going to flip it upside down, and we want to see if it still looks the same. And I have a copy here, so I'm going to just bring it down so I can kind of flip the copy upside down. Okay, so here we go, flipping it upside down. So does my original picture and my new picture, now that I flipped it upside down, look the same? Yes, they do. Now they have to look exactly the same, okay, completely exactly the same. So let's try the same thing here with the triangle. So here's my triangle. I'm going to flip it upside down. All right, originally you had the pointy part at the top, and now that you flipped it upside down, the pointy part is at the bottom. So for the question, does this equilateral triangle have point symmetry? No. All right, so here's this little shape right here. I'm going to bring it down. This is some kind of hexagonal figure because it has 6 pointy parts on the outside if you were to count them. So I'm going to flip it upside down. And as you can tell, it still looks exactly the same. So for this figure, yes, it does have point symmetry. We'll look at some letters here. Okay, I'm going to try an S. If I flip an S upside down, it still looks exactly like an S. So yes, an S does have point symmetry. I'm going to try the same thing with the C. So here's my C. Let's see what happens if I flip it down. Well, it does not still look like a C. As you can tell clearly here, the opening is on the wrong side. So this one is no, does not have point symmetry. And our last example here, our little star. I'm going to flip it upside down. And let's see if they look the same. So originally I had a pointy part at the top. And when I flipped it upside down, I no longer have the pointy part at the top. It is now at the bottom. So for my little star here, my answer would be no. All right, you're going to fill in a table on the next slide. Good luck.